happy Arbor Day. I'm pleased to tell you that next weekend, in addition to the trees that are being planted today, we will put in the ground our 50th tree since we started our very modest community tree planting program. 50 trees may not sound like a lot, but when you consider that we are an all-volunteer group and a lot of passion and sweat and tears go into these projects. So I'm very proud that we're putting that 50th tree in, and I'm going to put that 50th tree in the ground in honor of our county executive who is sponsoring Bill 3512. The executive will be with us next weekend to kick off our training program in the morning to get the day started for us on May 4th. We're planting in the Long Branch area. But I also just want to say a few things about the executive. We've known each other for about a decade now. We originally met over the whole issue of trees. We met at a community event where people were telling their stories about things that had taken place in their neighborhoods that hit so close to home when it came to seeing tree canopy taken down needlessly. The executive's bill that is before the council right now is intended to increase and sustain the county tree canopy. A wonderful letter went into the Gazette about a month or so ago that the executive wrote, and the first line in the letter was, "Montgomery County has a lot of trees. I'd like them to stay here," or something to that effect. There are copies of the letter up on the table behind me, but please take a look at that. That letter says it all about the legislation that he has put before the council. I also want to point out something that I enjoy using as a tool for children and adults alike. We call it the talking tree, and we have talking tree handouts as well. The talking tree simply tells a story of all of the environmental services that our tree canopy provides. We often call them the workhorses of the environment, and they are indeed. If you take a look at the many, many, many things that trees provide to our communities, you'll understand why we feel so passionate about planting and retaining as much of our tree canopy as we possibly can in Montgomery County. Tree canopy and the environment equal quality of life in this county, let's face it. So please, please support the executive's bill. Write your council members, and people have a short memory. I will go ahead and say very candidly, take note of any council members who vote against the tree legislation. Next year is an election year in Montgomery County. Thank you very much. With that, I'll give you County Executive Ike Leggett.